Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Are you sure?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, you said slap bass.
Okay, sleep easy. He's in one piece, okay? Now in this video, we're gonna be jumping into what we feel are 5 amazing slap bass lines if you are just starting out with slap bass, right?
And in this video, we're gonna start out with the mighty Stuart Zender of Jamiroquai. We're in the UK, right?
Oh.
But it is a simple exercise in down thumbs on root notes and pops on octaves. Zender is an unbelievable bass player, has the ability to play a lot, but it's so cool. The subtlety that he uses when he moves between the chords is really cool. This is what it is. And what we're doing today is we're going straight through the string. Parallel thumb, not down thumb, not up thumb.
But ultimately, you want that string to be whacking off the top of the fret.
Yes.
That's what gives you that slap sound. And then the...
So Scott's got the thing where he's peeling away, right? Where I play...
You're actually playing from the arm. The reason why Ian's doing that, where he's moving like that, is because of this, because of his arm is actually moving it up and down like this, where I'm rotating like this.
Yeah. So experiment with that, right? And see what feels most natural to you.
C, which is the 3rd fret of the A string, and then that octave there, right? We're not doing this. We're going. What we're doing, the rhythm here isn't just. It's.
Right. 2 thumbs. And there's a bit of a slide up to it as well, right?
If you haven't grabbed that PDF download workbook, make sure you grab it. URL is on the screen right here. Then you can print it out and watch, look at all of the tab and notation for this. Next up, thank you for letting me be myself again.
But I think it's the first certainly to feature slap and pop together. Or what did Larry call it? Thumping and plucking.
Thumping and plucking.
Thumping and plucking. Great jazz bass too.
I love the way that you mentioned his bass, and I'm straight on the hair. I'm like, whatever, dude. Look at his hair. That big low note at the end there,
That
like
holds
so many
over.
people like miss that out.
So we're playing 7th fret E string, which is a B, and then 5th fret A string up to 7th fret A string. So 3. Yeah, and then we get these pops, right? Coming up to the E, which is the 9th fret G string, D, 7th fret G string. And Scott and I are both putting in a little bit of a ghost note with the thumb. Yeah, you could do it clean, but it feels better under your hand.
The first phrase again?
Yep. Then.
So that's 3 phrases there, yeah? And then the 4th phrase is...
Oh,
yeah,
letting that E ring.
So he slides up to the D.
Yeah.
Yeah, slides up to the D, hits that low open E.
Yeah.
And then...
Yes. With that low E ringing. So hip.
Next up, Rage Against the Machine. Take the power back. And I am going to take the power back in because I'm just going to do this.
So cool.
Bring that shit
Dude, reminds me of 8th grade.
Oh.
So I reached down, got it on the tuner and dropped this to a D. And then you've got that big open D slap. 2 Ds. Then we're going to play. That's tricky, right? First thing, all you need to do is play 1 articulation with your thumb from C to D, 3rd fret A string, right? 5th fret A string, and a hammer on. That's cool to get down. So if we're going on from there, we're gonna play. Now that is tricky, right? Because we're gonna pop the F, 3rd fret D string, but then we're gonna hammer on that D again. So it's this. Okay?
Plucking the F, and then
hammering
hammering.
on the A string, exactly. Yes. And then moving on from there.
There's a ghost note in between as well, isn't there? Like a little sneaky ghost note. Check this out.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So make sure you grab that PDF that we mentioned before, stick the URL on the screen. You'll be able to grab that and see where that ghost note is exactly, right? So we've got this. What's the next bit?
And a ghost note again.
Ah, yeah.
Right? Yep. So ghost, C, D, ghost, F. This actually feels a little bit tricky to play slow. It's almost like a pattern. Once you get it under your hands, it actually feels a little bit better to speed it up. Yeah.
Next up is Higher Ground, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. In principle, it's the same as the...
A Zender.
Yeah, loads of octaves, right? Flea plays a lot of octaves. Flea, you play a lot of octaves, but it's the same deal, right? Low E, and then the octave, right? So you've got this.
Yeah.
Next note that you're going to worry about is the G and the octave.
Yeah.
And then the next is the A and the octave.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. There's never more than like one note sounding at a time.
Yeah.
Right? So when you play, you're muting then the low E string. I'm doing it with these fingers here. So I'm playing the open E and then muting with these fingers so that now only the octave is sounding. Same thing here, G. Getting rid of the low G, favoring the high G. Same thing here at the 5th fret, 7th fret with the A. That is one of the trickiest spots of this bass line. Instead of going low, low, high, Flea goes low, high, low.
Yeah. Okay, next up. It's Flea again.
Looking in my own eyes, hey Lord, I can find the love I want. Someone better slap me.
The whole thing, Flea's whole thing, is kind of based on this. It has this like engine that runs under the whole thing. And then it's sort of like you just start to add notes.
Yeah, it's that notes, yeah. Yeah.
Right? That's sort of the vibe, right? So, first half. Right? Then we have. That's so hip. So once he gets to this 6th fret, which happens to be a B flat, instead of popping the octave, he pops a D. So that is such a cool motion, right? So we have. And then you come down with your first finger. Now this is a bit of a stretch, but you don't have to stretch it. You just need to know that your next note after these 2 pops here is going to be 4th fret A string. Happens to be a C sharp, and then down to C. I love
it. You've got that.
Yeah.
So 2 C's, same rhythm as on that D, right? So. Here we go. So that's D to E flat there. So. Yeah. So again, so right from the top. What a bass line.
So cool.
That's it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you grab that PDF download. We'll put the URL on the screen. You'll be able to see all of this stuff in better detail, more detail, so you can get all of the little ghost notes and see our exact fingering down on this hand and with our thumping and our plucking.
That's right.
Shout out to Larry Graham. Take it easy. We'll see you next time.
Dude, do you know that the space between your eyebrows is called a glabella?
Labella.